Hello, good day. This is Subhash from Self Sufficient Me. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for your support so far. It really keeps me going. In this video, I'm gonna talk everything about a nesting box. Why do you need it? How to get it in a cheaper and efficient way. Let's get into it. Okay, so let me pick this nice up and turn this plastic lid container. Start cutting to the size where a chicken can enter in easily to this container. Also try to use a safety gloves, which I am not currently wearing at the moment, especially if you are new to these type of knives with the sharp blades. Avoid doing it with your bare hands, not really recommended. And just a nice cut like this. Yeah. Oh, the corner edge isn't coming out. Turn this side. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a bit stuck. It isn't that easy to cut so far. Yeah. Looks like a bit messy one, eh? But trust me, this isn't that bad than building up a proper wooden nesting box, you know. All right. Cut it. Take it out. Yeah, got it. All right. So, nesting box. Look at this. So this is just a standard plastic container where you can find it easily in retail stores or in office supply stores. It's not a very hard product to find. Once you get something like this with a lid container, right? Lid container. It's made of plastic. It's cheap, less than 10 bucks. That's all. And you might need a knife to cut an opening like this so that chickens can enter in, sit in, lay the eggs, and come out. It gives them, most important thing, privacy while laying. If they don't have privacy, they are not going to lay eggs. Very important thing. And they need a bit of darkness there. They need to feel private. They need to feel safe. If it is too bright, chickens are not going to lay eggs. Okay? And a calm space. A calm space. It's not too loud. It's not too noisy around. Probably a corner is better. If you don't provide them a necessary one like this, what they're going to do is they're going to find their own spot in your backyard or in chicken coop. Not necessarily in chicken coop, anywhere in your backyard. They'll just lay eggs there. You might not necessarily find the eggs. So what will happen is, it has happened to me in the past. I didn't have perfect nesting boxes for them when I initially started with them. So what happened was, they started laying everywhere in the backyard. I didn't really know where they laid eggs, and I thought they're not laying it. But then I accidentally were cleaning the area, and I found like 10 to 20 eggs around there, and I didn't know how old were they. So I had to literally throw it. So to avoid that and to lay them in a proper place, in a particular place, you need to have a proper nesting box, and this is going to be helpful. Super easy to make. All you need is, again, a knife and a plastic lid container. You have to cut it. It's very safe while cutting it. Could be harmful if you're using, not very much used to this, not very familiar with this. It could be harmful. So make sure you use a gloves or some sort of safety measures before using it. And once you do this, the next thing is, most important thing, is putting straw in it. Straw, they cannot lay eggs in a flat surface, or they cannot lay eggs in a very solid surface where once the eggs are laid, it shouldn't move, right? So chicken should feel comfortable, sort of a couchy feel. So for that, what you can do is, you can get some straws, again from chicken supply supply stores, poultry supply stores, pet stores, you normally get it. A bit expensive if you get it in the smaller bags. If you can get it in bulk, that's easier. So I have some in bulk. So what I do is just put some straws in it. I'll show you right now. So let me get the straws. So, right. So these are some straws. Just open the lid. Put some straws in it. Right? See? So put some straws in it. This is where they're gonna sit. They're gonna lay eggs and see if we can cover it as well. This gives them a bit of darkness there. And look at it. Looks comfy, isn't it? Looks comfy. So chickens can enter in, sit there, lay eggs. And if you want, also keep a brick or some sort of weight on top of this lid so that they don't accidentally jump on it and flip the whole container and all the eggs would be coming out. So to avoid that, you can place a brick on top of them or some sort of weight where you can trust that it's not going to harm the chicken and also not going to harm the container. Not too heavy, yeah? Not too heavy, but something which avoids them accidentally jumping on it and flip the container. So to avoid that, you can keep a small bit like this. See, just a bit like this, okay? Not here, obviously inside the chicken coop, because they can't lay eggs in this bright zone. So I'm taking this into the coop and I'm gonna place there. Okay, so look at it. So this is the place I chose. This is where I kept my new nesting box, right? And in this place, it's close to the door, easy for access. And the most important thing is the privacy, right? And the light, a bit of darkness that you need to provide. So it is around the corner, so it gives them a bit of privacy and a bit of disturbance that you can avoid from the outside world. And it's a bit dark as well here. Right now the door is closed and it's outside is super bright sun, but still it's a little bit dark comparing to the other corners in this coop. Okay, so once you provide them, as I said before, this lid is an optional one to keep it on top of it, not really mandatory. So I prefer them to leave it open. You know, some chickens are slightly bigger than other ones, so they might find it a little bit hard to get in. So what I would recommend is just to take it out, right, and just leave it like this. It works for me. I guess you can see the other corner as well there. It's already like a sort of similar container there. That's where they are laying eggs daily. There's just only one container, and they have been, all 8 chickens have been laying there clearly, no problem with it. And this is just an extra one for them because it gets too busy in the morning. They are very organized birds in general. They are clever birds, right? So they are organized in a way. Let me tell you this, right? So one by one they come in and lay eggs, and they do not rush for each other. They understand, okay, she's gonna go first and I'm gonna go next. They know that. Even I do not know who goes first and who goes next, but they have that synergy within them. How good is that, right? These birds, right? So regardless of that, I thought of providing them another container. Even in the past, I have tried giving them a lot of nesting boxes, right? I initially thought, okay, 8 chickens, 8 nesting boxes. It didn't really work, right? All the chickens selected one single nesting box to lay their eggs. That's when I decided, do I need the other 7 really? So what I did, I just removed them. And previously I used to have the wooden nesting boxes, like the proper one, which you would find in normal chicken coops. But you know, this is super cheap, super easy to build. Those wooden nesting boxes takes a lot of time. I would say it's a little bit expensive as well. Anything wood is expensive. Plastic, super cheap. And it's not too bad, right? It's not that strong as a wooden nesting box, but who cares, hey? They are going to lay eggs. They are laying there. They are fine with it. And it took only probably around 15 minutes for me to just cut this one and also put the straw in and just put this in. Also, I've got another wood piece in here just to make sure I add a little bit more weight to it. Just make sure you don't mess around this area. It is purely the corner of it, because this space is more than enough for one chicken to sit in and lay eggs. And the other corner there It's probably just to hold the weight of it. As I said before, chicken is not going to flip around the whole thing and break all your eggs. Okay, this one looks nice to me, and hopefully chickens find it nice as well. Okay, hope you find this video useful. As I said before, having a proper nesting box is super important. Without that, your chickens are not going to lay eggs. And it is also important to have it in a right place, right dark area, less noisy area. Only then your chickens will find it comfortable. Until they find it comfy, they're not going to lay eggs. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll share the link of these products in the description below. Also, I'm happy to help you if you're planning to start your backyard chickens. My email ID is in the description as well. You can send your requirement. I'm happy to assist you, guide you, and also let me know how I did in this video in the comment section below. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.